I woke up with no disaster, nothing broken, nothing new. Just the ceiling holding still, like it's done 1,000 times before me too. No headlines in my breathing, no meaning in the noise. Just a day that showed up early, without asking for a voice. I used to search for signs in everything. Now I let the moments pass. Some days are just weather, they don't mean a thing at all. Not a lesson, not a warning, just the way the hours fall. Some days are just weather, cold or clear, they come and go. I don't fight the sky above me, I just walk beneath it slow. I blame myself for quiet, for not feeling more alive, as if peace was something borrowed or a failure in disguise. But even open windows let the air decide its shape. Not every breath is history, not every pause is escape. I don't need a reason today, just enough room to stay. Some days I just weather, passing through without a name. Not a victory or failure, just a moment in the frame. Some days are just weather, I don't need to make them stay. I don't chase the light of thunder, I just let it fade away. If I stop demanding meaning from every shade of blue, maybe I can stand inside the silence without breaking into. Maybe living isn't rising every time the dark appears. Maybe it's just staying present through the unremarkable years. Some days are just weather, and I'm learning that it's fine. Not every cloud is personal, not every sun is mine. Some days are just weather, and I'm still here in between. Not lost, not saved, not special, just honestly unseen. Some days don't change you, they just pass through you. There's a chair beside the window that nobody calls by name. It still keeps the shape of evenings that disappeared without a scene. We were experts at postponing every sentence that could bleed, building careful constellations out of everything we leave. It's strange how silence grows roots when nobody cuts it down. The weight of unspoken words doesn't fall, it settles in between the ribs in ordinary morning, where nobody sees it's been. The weight of unspoken word isn't loud enough to hear, but it bends the way you carry it without knowing why they're heavier. I still pass familiar places like they're countries I once knew, not because I miss the people, but the versions we were moving through. Some conversations never ended, they just ran out of available air. And the things we thought we'd say someday became furniture everywhere. Every unfinished sentence learns a different way to stay. The weight of unspoken words doesn't ask to be forgiven, it survives inside the architecture of every life you've lived in. The weight of unspoken words moves quietly through the years, turning certainty to question and confidence to care for me. If every hidden thought appeared written somewhere in the sky, would we finally understand each other, or just discover different reasons why? Maybe honesty arrives too late for the people it belongs to, and maybe growing older is learning what truth can no longer do. The weight of unspoken word isn't sadness anymore, it's the distance between who we became and who we waited for. The weight of unspoken word still follows where I go, not as a wound I need to heal, but as a language I now know. Some things were never spoken, and somehow they changed everything anyway. I stopped waiting for the room to change, stopped listening for what never answered. The air still moves the same as always, just quieter now that I don't follow. There were doors I kept half open, like hope could live in hesitation, but time has hands that close things gently without announcing separation. I thought silence meant not yet, now I know what it meant instead. I learned what not to ask for, not every absence is a test. Some things never turn toward you, no matter how softly quest. I learned what not to reach for. Not every distance can be crossed. Some prayers don't fade unanswered, they simply never were yours. I mistook endurance for direction. Thought staying meant I still belonged, but roots can hold you in one place long after where you stand is wrong. I don't call the past a teacher, it never offered guidance. Just wait, but caring something long enough makes you fluent in its shape. I stopped asking for repair from things that were never there. I learned what not to ask for. Not every silence hides a door. Some endings don't collapse or shatter, they just aren't anymore. I learned what not to hope for. Not every wound becomes a scar. Some disappear without permission, leaving you unsure where you If I could speak to who I was, still waiting in unmoving light, I wouldn't offer reassurance, I'd just sit with them through the night. 'Cause understanding isn't rescue, and clarity doesn't always heal. Sometimes truth is simply noticing what was never real. I learned what not to ask for, and strangely something opened wide. Not relief, not peace exactly, just space where pressure used to hide. I learned what not to hold on to, and felt the weight begin to shift. Not everything you lose is taken. Some things release their grip. Don't ask differently now, I just ask less. And somehow that's enough. The clock gave up, pretending that it knew where the hours went. Its hands still moved in circles, but they no longer sounded confident. Sunlight slipped through broken angles, across a floor nobody claimed, and every object in the silence looked relieved to be unnamed. Nothing has to be remembered, nothing has to disappear. Dust dancing in an empty room, turning slowly through the light like tiny planets with no audience, still orbiting the night. Dust dancing in an empty room, without a purpose to defend. And I wondered if that's how some stories live, long after they have ended. Long shape of it is gone. Some things leave without leaving. Some things stay without a sound. Dust dancing in an empty room, moving through abandoned air. Proof that even stillness carries motion when nobody is there. Dust dancing in an empty room, floating where the voices were. And somehow all that quiet movement felt more honest than the world. Felt more honest than the world. I spent years believing meaning was hidden somewhere out ahead. Inside achievements, answers, distance. Inside words I hadn't said. But the universe keeps working without consulting what we planned. And maybe peace begins the moment we stop demanding understanding. Dust dancing in an empty room, silver ghosts inside the day. Not haunted, not forgotten, just slowly drifting through decay. Dust dancing in an empty room, and I finally understood not everything survives by holding on. Some things survive by letting go. Some things survive by letting go. The room was never empty, I just didn't know how many quiet things were alive inside the light. The calendar never looked me in the eye, just tore itself loose one corner at a time. No warning, tremor, no dramatic sound, just quiet numbers falling to the ground. I kept receipts of who I used to be, folded in drawers and never stayed empty. Time didn't steal it, simply rearranged, and called it living while nothing felt the same. I waited for a moment of return, but silence never learned. These are the years that didn't apologize. They passed like strangers in familiar light. No explanation, no slowing down, just open doors I never turned around. These are the years that didn't ask me why. They took their shape and left me undefined. No mercy given, no meaning assigned, just time moving blind. Some memories fade like breath on glass, some stay sharp enough to cut the past. I tried to name what I became, but every answer felt slightly misnamed. People say healing has a sound, but mine was just the absence of what drowned. No revelation, direction carved in flame. Just learning I survived without becoming the same. I thought regret would mark the sky, but nothing answered why. These are the years that didn't apologize. They carved their weight behind my eyes. No grand collapse, no clear divide, just quiet erosion I carried inside. These are the years that never looked behind. They left no map of what they redesigned. No justice written, no warning sign, just time rewriting mine. Oh, oh, oh. If time were human, would it hesitate at all? Would it pause at the fracture, or just watch the pieces fall? I searched for meaning in what remained, but meaning never took my shape. These are the years that didn't apologize. Still I'm the one who stayed alive. No restoration, no perfect repair, just breath returning to borrowed air. These are the years that passed me through, not cruel, just endlessly true. No ending granted, no clean goodbye, just living forward, asking why. Time never promised kindness, only movement, and I am still moving. The streetlights wore halos tonight, circles blurred by borrowed rain. Every corner looked familiar, but none of them remembered my name. I kept walking past reflections that dissolved before they formed, like the city was rehearsing how to keep a person lost. I thought movement meant direction, I thought distance meant escape. Chasing shadows in the fog, running after changing shapes. Every answer moved a little farther, every map rewrote its place. Chasing shadows in the fog, through the outlines of my doubt. And the harder that I tried to hold them, the more they disappeared into the clouds. I spent years collecting versions of the life I thought I'd need, stacking futures in my pockets like receipts nobody reads. But expectations are strange architects, they build rooms without a view and convince you there's a doorway where the wall has always stood. Sometimes hope wears a disguise that looks a lot like fear. Chasing shadows in the fog, mistaking echoes for a guide. solid ground. Maybe it's learning how to walk when the edges aren't around. Chasing shadows in the fall, I finally slowed enough to see not every disappearing figure was running away from me. Chasing shadows in the fall, and something quietly became clear. The things I couldn't hold were failures. They were never meant to stay here. The fog never lifted completely. It just stopped feeling like an enemy. And for the first time, I wasn't chasing anything. I was simply moving forward. I found an old version of myself in the reflection of a train window. Not the face, not the age, just the way it looked away. The city slid backward in the glass, buildings folding into distance. And for a moment it felt natural to mistake movement for a turn. It's strange how memory edits scenes without asking who was there. Memories in reverse, running backward through the years, turning endings into origins, uncertainty into mirrors. Memories in reverse, rewriting shadows into light, showing me things I never noticed when I was living through the night. There are conversations I remember that probably happened differently, words rearranged by repetition until they fit the story comfortably. And people leaving stages, not all at once, not all the same. Sometimes they disappear from your life long before they leave the architecture of your days. Every recollection carries fingerprints from the person remembering it. Memories in reverse, making strangers out of friends, finding patterns in the static where the signal never could walk backward through my life, knowing everything I know, would I change the roads I followed, or just recognize them sooner? Because wisdom has a habit of arriving after the train departs, reading maps of places perfectly once they're already far apart. Memories in reverse, they don't return what time removed. They just illuminate the outlines of the person who moved through. Memories in reverse, like film projected toward the start, every frame becoming clearer as it travels through the dark. Maybe the past isn't changing, maybe I am. And every time I look behind me, the memories learn a new language to tell the same story again. Goodbyes rarely arrive as earthquakes. They prefer the architecture of dust. A picture leaning slightly sideways, a silence settling where laughter was. The first symptom is almost invisible, a shift too small to name, like watching the shoreline move, one grain at a time from its place. We think endings happen suddenly because we notice them late. The anatomy of a goodbye isn't found in the final scene. It's hidden in the quiet revisions between what was and what had been. The anatomy of a goodbye has no single point of break, just 1,000 tiny distances learning how to separate. There were conversations losing color long before they lost their sound. Sentences arriving complete, but never touching solid ground. And habits kept performing themselves long after meaning stepped aside, like empty trains still following schedules through stations nobody occupied. Sometimes absence starts growing while everything still appears the same. The anatomy of a goodbye lives inside marker painted somewhere on the wall. Maybe we'd stop mistaking permanence for something natural at all. 'Cause even mountains lose their outlines, given weather and enough years, and people change in similar ways through invisible atmospheres. The anatomy of a goodbye isn't tragedy or blame. It's the gradual rearrangement of what remains. The anatomy of a goodbye isn't losing every part. It's learning some departures leave their fingerprints on the architecture of your heart. Nothing shattered, nothing burned, nothing has to be remembered. And still, everything became different. There are streets that still remember the weight of unfamiliar shoes, corners where unfinished versions of ourselves once stood and chose. The traffic moves through them regardless, like nothing sacred happened there. But every city keeps a record written somewhere in the air. We call it moving forward, because nobody taught us another name. To those we left behind, the lives we never learned to live, the roads that vanished into distance, the answers we refuse to give. To those we left behind, the selves we outgrew on the way, you still exist in quiet places where memory keeps the light from fading. Some dreams don't break dramatically, they simply miss their train, remaining in forgotten stations while the years continue changing. And every choice creates a shadow of the worlds it couldn't save, entire futures folded carefully inside the decisions that we made. Nothing disappears completely, it just learns another form. To those we left behind, the conversations never spoken, the maps we drew in younger hands, before the compass lines were broken. To those we left behind, the hopes that never crossed the sea, you remain like distant constellations, visible only when the night is deep. Time could gather every version, standing somewhere in the dark. Would we recognize Because growing isn't choosing better, it's choosing and accepting cost. Every horizon gain requires another horizon to be lost. To those we left behind, the names erased by passing years, the rooms that slowly learn new silence, the days absorbed by atmosphere. To those we left behind, this isn't sorrow, this is truth. Every life is partly built from everything it couldn't keep. Somewhere the unfinished stories continue without us, and somehow that's what makes them beautiful.